couple days ago, I took a trip to a country that is 7,354 kilometers away from my home. I didn't and still don't know the language other than basic things such as hello, thank you, where is this, please, and what is your name. I also didn't exactly have friends or family in the area, so it's really just gonna be me, myself, and I for a little while. Also, let me add that it's 2021 and the COVID-19 pandemic is still happening. So why exactly would I be embarking on this journey? For school. Yep, you heard me. For school. Now you must be wondering if I'm crazy or wondering why I decided to go so far and if I think it's worth it. The answer is no, I'm not crazy. The world is my oyster, so why not go far? And yes, I definitely think it's worth it. I'm currently in Segovia, a city in Spain of roughly 51,000 people, to do my bachelor's degree in data and business analytics at IE University. And before we get into a conversation about my journey to becoming an international student, studying abroad, learning Spanish, and the degree I'm studying, I wanted to have a conversation about the notion of taking a leap of faith, because that's the only reason I'm in Spain and able to tell you this story right now. Tell me, what is your most recent dream, goal, or bucket list item? What is that one thing that you started working on but you put down because you didn't think you were worthy? This YouTube channel is one of those for me. Have you thought about it? Great. Let's open that window of opportunity and take a look outside it for a while. That goal, dream, or window is a peek into a different version of you, a higher version of you, if you will. It is what you could look like on the other side of fair and hard work. For me, one of my more recent dreams or windows was being able to study abroad for university. I wanted to study in a country that I had never been to before. I wanted to make new friends, get lost, try new things, fail a couple times, and create unforgettable memories while possibly learning a new language. For months, I had scoured websites imagining what it would be like to sit down in the various classes and be a part of campus life. I imagined the type of people I'd meet and the stories they'd share. I looked far and wide and contemplated going to universities in Abu Dhabi, Germany, and Australia, each time getting more and more excited. I'm not gonna lie to you, that process was definitely overwhelming, but more in regards to the overwhelming possibilities that were out there, about a future on the other side of the world. I guess it's the same for you. Your dream is big, a bit grandiose, if you will, at least for your current comfort zone, and although it may make you a bit overwhelmed, you definitely tend to feel a bit lighter and brighter after you've spent time with it. Now, the issue comes when the wonderful scenery is overshadowed with the thunderstorms coming into the foreground. These clouds tend to look like your insecurities and imperfections, the ones that come in to remind you about your lack of exposure, qualifications, friends, links, network, or expertise. These insecurities and imperfections impede on your dream and shadow your window. Mine look like exhaustion, lack of funding, and a whole ass parallelogram. Yep, I'm talking about the pandemic. I ended up deviating from my original plan of graduating high school and going straight into university. Although, in the end, taking a gap year ended up being the best decision, at the time I considered myself a failure. For you, I imagine you could probably give me a list of reasons as to why your dream can't work or how undeserving you are. Please know that while those reasons could be valid, they don't define your outcome. It's really up to your determination. Although it's easy to settle into this idea of your unworthiness, I know that you can see those clouds overshadowing and breaking away at your dream bit by bit. And yes, while I can sympathize, it's time to bet on yourself. The thing with dreams is they can only be realized if you take action. You have to remember that the dream came to you, not anyone else. You passed by the window and opened it. Remember that it's okay to be scared. It's your body's way of acknowledging that you're about to take a brave step. John Assaraf once said, "A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there." Remember, if you're not challenged, you won't change. And I really don't think you want to be the same person in 10 years. Lastly, I hate to sound cliche, but it's true. The very thing you're insecure about makes you unique and valuable. Use your perspective to help you make progress in whatever community you're a part of. It's time to bet on yourself, and it's time to leave the window open. I can only tell you this now because the result of keeping my window open is achieving my goal of going to school abroad. If you want to follow my journey, and especially if you're an international student or you want to become one, definitely hit that subscribe button. I'll give you tips and tricks on academics, lifestyle, and travel to make sure you're fully prepared to make the most of your experience abroad. So stay tuned if you'd like help with finding programs, creating stellar applications, making genuine connections, and help with assimilation into a new country and culture. I'm looking forward to building this community with all of you. Let's broaden our horizons together. See you soon.